Hello, good people of YouTube. You got your voice, TrueBadboy09 here, and today I'm giving you guys some Modern Warfare 3 gameplay commentary. I actually get myself a MOAB in this gameplay, and I'm gonna teach you guys how to get a MOAB yourselves. But first, I want to say a quick thanks to LegitGamingUnion if they actually post this up on their channel, because I've been a fan of the LegitGamingUnion for such a long time, and, you know, just about the beginning of last summer. So if they post this up, it will really help my channel grow a little bit, because I don't have that much active subscribers, and I think I present some pretty good commentaries. So let me introduce myself real quick. My YouTube, of course, is TrueBadboy09, and my gamer tag is TrueBadboy2011. I am planning on changing it over this Christmas break. And I like to post 70% Call of Duty gameplay and 30% other gameplay, so, you know, you'll never see some only Call of Duty gameplay. I'll promote some Battlefield, and I'll play some Halo as well. And I'm a casual gamer. I'm from New York, and a lot of people judge me because of my age and all that. Yeah, they're like, "Oh, you're too young to game." Yeah, pretty. If I can beat you, then it's pretty sad. A little kid like me can actually beat a 20-year-old guy. If you guys are wondering, I'm 14 and pregnant. But let's get straight to the commentary. So how to get a MOAB? MOAB is really hard to get in this game because it is not kills. It's not just 25 kills or 24 kills. It is 25 gun kills. This is with your gun. So I'm going to give you guys a little bit of pointers on how to get a MOAB. And the first thing you want to do is probably like the most important thing, is you want to have patience. You want to be patient. You don't want to just run in there thinking you're going to kill everybody. If you know somebody's going to come through a doorway, don't aggravate the person and go through the doorway yourself. You want to wait for that person. You want to have the upper hand. You want to avoid the gunfights, and I'm going to talk about that later. But you want to avoid the gunfights, and you just want to be patient. You don't want to, and if you die, like I did a couple of seconds ago, you don't want to get mad. You don't want to say, "Oh, that's it, I'm done. I'm not gonna get the MOAB." No, you want to keep on pushing yourself to the limit, and you want to keep on trying and trying and trying until you know definitely you're not gonna get it. Like if there's 5 minutes left, there's a good chance you're not gonna get the MOAB. But if you have a good decent amount of time left, you're gonna go for it and see if you can actually get the MOAB. So you want to be patient, and that's one of the first and probably the most important thing you want to do when getting a MOAB. So the other thing you want to do is you want to play with a full party, because if you don't play with a full party, the enemy team probably will get a lot of payloads, a lot of helicopters, a lot of air support, and you'll probably be taken down by that if you're not using blind eye. If you're not running a full party, then your chances of doing good are 0 to none, because of the simple fact that your team is not developed. If your team isn't developed, then you are not going to be developed. And if you have a bad team, then the enemy is going to be calling in UAVs like crazy. You're going to be probably doing good, but your team is not going to be doing good, and the enemy is going to be taking advantage of that, and they're going to be killing them a lot more than they are killing you. So you want to play with a full party so you can have people to rely to, and you can talk to them and do call-outs, and they'll do call-outs as well. And that's what happened this game. You know, they told me where everybody was at, and they were really helping me out when I was trying to get this MOAB. Another thing you want to do when you're getting a MOAB is you want to pick a gun. You want to pick a gun that you're comfortable with, and you want to play in a map that you're comfortable with. This map I'm relatively comfortable with because I understand where to go. I understand which sector to control, and I understand where to go, how to control it, and what to do with what I have. And that's the other thing I'm going to talk about. And you know, my favorite thing to use is submachine guns and assault rifles. So I'm running overkill in this class, and I'm using my two most favorite things, submachine guns and assault rifles, and it worked out perfectly this game. And the other thing I mentioned a little bit is control a section of a map. I basically controlled this section the whole way throughout the entire match, and throughout this gameplay I show the challenges you may have when getting a MOAB. I run out of ammo at a point, and I'm like super scared. I don't know what to do, and the point is coming up soon. But you know, you want to control the sector of the map. I basically control the sector of the map. Even though it was tempting to go outside, I did not go outside because I knew that if I go outside, it's risking my, so far I think I got a 10 kill streak going on. I don't want to risk that, and I really don't want to risk that because I know I'm close to it. You know, not close to it, but I know I'm so far around there, and I want to keep it like that. So, you know, try to control in one sector of the map, because the enemy will probably get scared of you, and you don't want to stay too long. You want to have a safe haven area. My safe haven area is right there. Not a lot of the enemies know that I'm right here, and I can take them out easily if they come sprinting, because you know, when you're sprinting, you have a huge disadvantage unless you're using Steady Aim Pro. Another thing you want to do is you want to pay attention to the hotspots and where the enemy likes to go. If you notice an enemy is constantly trying to kill you in a specific area, you want to go stay around that area. The enemy is most likely going to pop up in that area again, and then when he does, or he or she does, you'll take them out nice and smoothly. And if you see the hotspot, if all the fight is going in the middle of the map, you want to stay around the middle of the map. If you stay around the middle of the map, and that's a nice fail. If you stay around the middle of the map, then it will be twice as easy to get the kills, because while the enemy is going in the middle of the map, you'll be just taking them out nice and smoothly, and you'll be just having a great day. And another thing you can do is spawn trap the best you can. You want to control the spawns, and you want to make sure that their spawn stays in one location. If you make the spawns go all over the place crazy, then that's not going to benefit you at all, because then with this chaotic spawn system, they're going to spawn to you, and that's not great. That sometimes is a good and bad thing if you spawn in the enemy spawn. I mean, if you're in the enemy spawn. But most of the time, guys, it is a bad thing when getting a MOAB, because the spawns are very chaotic. And this is what happens to me right here. I ran out of ammo. I have no idea what to do. And, you know, I'm just struggling for ammo, and I hope that somebody would just come up to me and I could just panic knife them easily. But the second thing you want to do is avoid gunfights. You want to avoid gunfights to the best of your ability, so that if you see somebody, you don't have to aggravate them, because they can get a lucky spray on you or a lucky something. So you want to avoid as much as you possibly can, and by you avoiding as much as you can, that's going to help your chances a lot, because you get to catch the enemy by surprise. And this UMP45 helps me out a crap load throughout this entire gameplay. And like I said, when you flanking in general is just a great tactic that you just don't use when you're getting an MOAB. You can use it for any game. Something a lot of people don't do, surprisingly, and it really does give you the upper hand when going for a MOAB flanking, because the enemy won't know what hit him, and you'll just kill him Bruce Willis style, die hard. So you want to have a good connection, and if you're host, even better. Having a good connection is pretty much everything nowadays with Call of Duty, and if you have a good connection, then you'll most likely get the upper advantage on the enemy if you are to engage a gunfight. And when you do get the upper advantage of the enemy, you'll most likely get less hit markers than him. And then when you're host, you have a slight advantage to the point where if somebody turns the corner, you can actually see him faster than he or she sees you. So that's a huge advantage, a huge bonus for you. So if you're host, you guys, I just want you to know that you have a huge advantage over the enemy team, especially if you're running in a full party, because now your entire team has a full advantage to the enemy team, and that's going to help you out a crap load going for the MOAB. Another thing you want to do is don't pay attention to the amount of kills you have left. You don't want to stress yourself. Don't look at the amount of kills you have left. Just relax, stay calm. Don't look at the scoreboard. When you know you have a little bit left, don't get stressed. Right now I'm tempting. I just want to go in there. I see a whole bunch of guys. I don't know if they're going to pay attention to me or not, but don't. You want to be patient, and you don't want to really pay attention to the amount of kills that you have, because if you do, you're gonna, look right there. I just made a wise choice. I noticed they were taking C, but there was a whole crap load of them there, and I was thinking to myself, what if they were looking at that area? What if they were looking at that window? I didn't take the chance, and right here I knife them so I can stay stealthy in the back, and it really does. And I'm really close to my MOAB right now. I think I'm about 1 or 2 kills away, but you guys, you can't pay attention to that. And I think right here I get the MOAB. There you go, MOAB unlocked. And after this, I kind of go bananas. I just go crazy, and I get panic knifed in a couple of seconds. But there you guys go. I just got the MOAB, and you might not be #1 in the team getting a MOAB, especially if you're playing Dom. I think I was in the bottom of my team, and I got a MOAB. But, that was okay. I hope that LegitGamingUnion posts this up, because I've given you guys some pretty good strategies that you can use for getting a MOAB, because MOABs is probably the best feeling in the world to get in any Call of Duty game, because like I said, it's not 25 kills in a row, it's 25 gun kills in a row. And over here I get a little cocky, and this is what happens when you're not patient. I wasn't patient here, I was just getting a little cocky, and I died right before the game ends. And I hope you guys enjoy this video. Please rate, comment, subscribe, and I hope you guys can enjoy this video. And if you're ever gonna dislike the video, please tell me why in the comment section below, because I love knowing why people dislike videos, so I can give people the best gameplay that I can possibly give to you guys. See you guys later. This is your voice, TrueBadboy09. Peace.